Hi guys, hello everyone. Well, I'm so glad to be here today, and I'm so happy to stand here in TEDx Talk stage to perform to you guys. And yeah. Hi, my name is alithucphuong, and I'm 12 years old. And today I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm gonna perform to you guys dreams. Okay, firstly, they say that dream is something that you see when you sleep. How many of you guys agree with that point? If you agree, please raise your hand, please. Oh, wow. Okay, I think that's a good point too. But for me, I agree on the point of alithucphuong, because he once said that dream is not something that you see when you sleep. It is something that does not let you sleep. And I always believe that. Because for me, music was never just a dream. It was the reason that I stayed awake, even on those days that I really got tired and I really wanted to quit. Also, Walt Disney once said that all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. But no one really tells you that how hard it is to keep that courage even when you feel like it wasn't enough. So today, I'm not here to show you guys about perfection. I'm here to show you guys about what a dream really looks like. Behind those screens, those lights, those perfection, I'm going to show you guys what a dream really looks like. When I was a child, my only dream is to sing. And when I was 11 years old, my mom started filming clips that I sang just for fun, and she posted it into TikTok. And I was like, wow, I didn't know that at first. But from that moment, people started to see me as a Gen Alpha girl who always energetic, positive, and full of joy. Things that people can't see. Things that they don't even know or notice. Behind every polished video, behind those screens, those lights, are the moments of pressures, exhaustion, and even helplessness. Sometimes I just keep asking myself that, am I great enough? Am I going the right way? Is it okay for me to follow my dreams? If my whole life isn't shiny, then what? I think that question isn't as scary as another one. Who told us we have to be shiny? Who told us we have to be shiny so we could follow our dreams? Since we were little, we were told to be better, be stand out, and be special. And then we grew up a little bit, every day just opening our phone and seeing that everyone's doing that. So we started to believe that being a dream, being shiny, isn't a choice anymore. It's a rule. And if we are not, maybe we're not enough. Seeing everyone achieving their dreams, seeing they shine, seeing they have everything, we're gonna feel hurt, right? There were times that I tried really hard, filming the same videos over and over again, practicing a song again and again, just trying to feel like I was getting closer to the enough point. But the weird thing is, no matter how hard I try, I still feel that I wasn't enough. But at that moment, I realized, if it's a dream, it will be never easy. If you want to be a teacher, you have to get through being a student and learn how to teach. If you want to be a doctor, you have to get through formal training and harsh training. And if I want to pursue music, I have to be disciplined, constant, and willing to struggle. But of course, there were times that you feel like it wasn't enough. No matter how hard you try, how disciplined and how persistent you are, you still end up failing, right? Maybe after all, we're all living in a world where millions of people are competing with each other. Or maybe we're just looking at ourselves through someone's eyes. We're living in a world where everything is edited. People only show their best moment, the most confident side, the nicest version. But do you know that something's magical? Even if we're stumbled, even if people criticize us, they don't know that behind every bit of glory lies so much effort. Or even if they try to sneer or push us down, they don't know that we still have the experience, the knowledge that they don't know. It's still there. They don't disappear, they stay with us. And at the end of the day, now I have this one. Everyone, just imagine flowers, yes. Okay, it starts as a tiny bud, small, quietly, no one noticed, and inside 1,000 of other buds, it just look exactly like it. It's just something that very small and no one noticed. But day by day, time passed, it started to grow. It started to bloom, and finally, it became a real flower. It became more stronger, more steadier, and it could stand straight when the rain suddenly pours down. So I think this is true for you guys too. When you guys practice, if you guys learn, if you guys continue being patient, one day opportunity will knock. And if you failed, everything that you learned, everything that you built, everything that you have to work for, it's still there. You didn't lose anything at all. And at the end of the day, everything comes down to your mindset, your perseverance, your discipline, and how you stand up when things get hard. You showed up when you failed. Even when you tried, you tried, and you failed the most, that's when you understand best how much you love your dreams. And I always believe that. And you know, mostly every popular person that you know, they have been through failures to become this today. Maybe we're gonna go back to Walt Disney. He was the one who's been told that having no imagination, his first studio was bankrupt, and no one believed in him. To become a man who remained a symbol of boldness and innovation. Or Taylor Swift. I bet everyone in this room knows who she is because she's an icon who created her own musical path, and she became the most popular artist over the world. But how many people in this room knows that she's overcame pressures, she's had her hidden struggle, and she's been through depressions? How many people in this room knows about that? Or you guys just choose to see the bright side? But still, they still follow their dreams. Because dreams never choose people who's perfect. Dreams choose people who never give up on them. And when I was 6 years old, oh no, we have another realistic example. Next is Helen Keller, who overcame being blind and deaf to become a famous writer and speaker. Or Ludwig van Beethoven, who created timeless music even after losing his hearing. And for me, this is impossible. How can you even write a song when you cannot hear the notes when you're playing that? For me, this is impossible. And yes, when I was 6 years old, all of my friends are focusing on studying. Why me? I do both. Another line is singing. I started with musical theater, and honestly, it was a very tough, a very hard and harsh environment. Imagine, everyone around you is older and more experienced than you. You just a little kid who wasn't used to sleeping alone yet. And yes, that was me. I couldn't feel sometimes. I felt tired. I really wanted to quit like so many times. as stressed as it was, it gave me something that really powerful. Motivation. It made me tired, yes, but it's made me fall in love with music even more. And for me, standing here today, it's a very long journey, I know. And this journey was never just mine alone. I just want to say thank you to my parents, who always supported me, believe in me, and always stand by me. And they are here today too. Next, I want to say thank you to my family, who always supporting me. They also believe in me. My grandma, grandpa, uncle, auntie, especially my little brother. Yeah. Next, I want to say thank you to everyone that had helped me, my teachers, someone that supporting me for me to become here today. And last but not least, I want to say thank you to someone who really special with me, the one I love the most. Can you guys guess who it is? Yeah, that is my 6 years old Fortune. I want to say thank you to her because she not given up back then. I know that she's felt tired, she couldn't give up sometimes, but she kept going. She kept loving music. And I want to say thank you for her, because of her, this is me standing here today. And today idea is parallax. It means that when you change the way you look, what you see change too. Maybe you don't need to change to follow your dreams. Maybe you just need to change the way you're seeing it. Or maybe you just need to change the eyes to your younger self. Someone who wants to dream, someone who loves your dream so much. And in that eyes, you're not someone who isn't enough. You're just someone who still walking inside dreams you once held so tightly. And you, just someone who once dreamed, once believed, who was brave. Have you ever wondered what your younger self hoped you would become today? That little boy, that little girl, how much they dreamed, how determined they once were. Don't let the version of you down. Because dreams don't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to not give up on them. Thank you.